Alright, so, finally, we got the second official trailer for Avengers Doomsday, which Marvel cleverly called a special look instead of just a trailer. But honestly, it's totally a trailer with loads of exciting new details that build on what we saw before. This one not only gives us deeper insights, but also reveals some crucial things we didn't know earlier, like what Doctor Doom really wants in this movie, and why Steve Rogers is involved. So, let's dive into breaking down this trailer and unpack all these interesting bits one by one. The trailer kicks off with Doctor Doom sitting on his Latvarian throne, looking like he's intently observing something. Right in front of him, there's this circular, enchanted-looking structure on the ground with green flame-like magic swirling around it. It gives off the vibe that he's watching events happening somewhere else, kind of like monitoring distant events through his magic. This sets the tone that Doom is powerful and very aware of what's going on beyond his immediate surroundings. Soon after, we see the Marvel Studios logo appear, styled with green and golden colors, which looks stunning and kind of hints at Doom's influence with those colors. During this whole opening sequence, there's voiceover from Susan Storm explaining Victor Von Doom, that's Doctor Doom's real name, and how he's always been incredibly smart but vastly different now. Originally, Victor was kind-hearted and cared deeply for people, but then tragedy struck. Anyone he loved drifted away from him, and that's what changed him into the fearsome villain we see. We get peeks of a large wall painting behind Doom, showing a woman and child, who are likely either his mother or, more probably, his wife and son. This connection probably explains the change in his personality. Losing them led to this transformation. The trailer spends time showing close-up shots of Doom's face, revealing his intimidating look with clear green eyes that perfectly match his mystical green aura. Then we see a completely destroyed city, with buildings in ruins and smoke rising everywhere. Interestingly, when Reed Richards asks Doom if he destroyed the city, the answer isn't straightforward. It looks like this damaged city might be linked more closely to Magneto than Doom, at least for now. Doom and the city's destruction don't seem directly connected, but this definitely opens up lots of theories to explore later. Moving on, there are several character-focused shots. Ant-Man with his daughter, Johnny Storm, and Franklin, with Johnny protecting Franklin. And yes, that Franklin confused earlier is not Susan, but the kid Franklin. Then we get a glimpse of Professor X and Magneto, who's wearing his helmet and seems emotional, even shedding tears. It feels like Magneto might have done something he regrets deeply, and the trailer suggests he could be responsible for that damaged city, which might be New Jersey. This ties back to an interview hinting Magneto finishing the game in New Jersey in this film. After that, we see some other familiar faces: Steve Rogers with his son, Thor, and his daughter, Loki, Cyclops, and then the Avengers appearing somewhere new. What's really interesting is that as these heroes are displayed, Doctor Doom's ominous voice says they're all living stolen lives, and that he's here to take everything back, second by second. This line makes it sound like something went wrong with the timeline or reality itself. Maybe because of Steve's past actions, like his journey to restore the Infinity Stones, or Thor bringing back love, which unintentionally triggered a butterfly effect. Doom either wants to fix this or take revenge for the disruption. One of the coolest moments in the trailer is when Doom jumps out of a building. This is an extended version of the Thor vs. Doom fight we saw in the first trailer. This fight is happening at the X-Mansion because we spot the same fountain from the previous trailer and the Sentinel's body very clearly. The building Doom jumps from is visible in the background too, making it clear all these places and characters are tied together in one locale. In this confrontation, Thor attacks Doom with full force, but Doom effortlessly stops him with just 2 fingers and then uses his magic to throw both Thor and his Stormbreaker weapon away. It's a massive show of Doom's strength. Thor's power essentially neutralized. Thor says something along the lines of, "You might beg for death or hell, but you won't get it because I won't let you." A tough, defiant challenge. Doom's reply is chilling, something like, "Hell answers to me. Hell is at my feet because I am Doom," establishing just how terrifying and confident he is. Then, Doom uses his powers to bring the Sentinels to life, And notably, these Sentinels look much closer to how they do in the comics rather than previous X-Men movies, which is exciting for fans. There was also a scene leaked earlier that wasn't in the official trailer showing all the Avengers, including Steve Rogers and the X-Men, standing together against the Sentinels. Another removed line from Doom in the trailer was, "I hope one day you forgive me," which raises questions. Who is he speaking to, and why? This opens so many possibilities and mysteries to uncover in the movie. At the end, this is just an overview, plan to dive deep into every frame of the trailer, pulling out hidden details and theories. That means lots of exciting content and speculation coming up. So subscribing and hitting the bell icon is a must to stay updated. So, the big takeaways here are, Doctor Doom isn't just a classic villain. We get a glimpse into his personal loss, which fueled his transformation. The city destruction might be Magneto's doing, not Doom's, which adds layers to the conflict. Characters like Ant-Man, Franklin, Magneto, and even the younger generation being part of the story hint at a broad, complex narrative. Doom's intention seems to be setting things right according to his view, but possibly through devastating means. The presence of Sentinels and their comic-accurate design implies mutant-related chaos alongside the Avengers, mixing different Marvel worlds. And finally, the intense fight between Thor and Doom shows Doom's overwhelming power and determination to take control back, even if that means wiping out everyone's current lives. It's clear from this trailer that the movie will weave together multiple characters, timelines, and motivations, creating a rich, layered story with plenty of surprises. So, if you want to catch all the hidden gems, theories, and breakdowns, make sure to stay tuned and share what you think about the trailer too. It's definitely setting up huge expectations for the film. That's pretty much the gist of what we learned from this special look trailer, and I'm super excited to see where it all goes. Until next time, take care and talk soon.